Good evening, everyone. Today, I'm continuing my talk from the book Failing Forward. Till now, I have covered how to change the perspective towards failure, that failure is not your enemy, failure is a part of success. And then I covered how to change your response toward the failure, how to come out of the fear cycle by taking action and reducing fear. Today, I will share few abilities which you need to develop if you want to fail forward, because these are the abilities which enable every achievers to fail forward. Number one, reject rejection. When ordinary people get rejection in their job or business or relationship, they become depressed. They stop trying in that particular field. But if you are in a similar condition or situation, remember the example of Saichiro Honda, who was rejected in the technical round of Mitsubishi company, and later on he found the company Honda. So achievers reject the rejection. Take learning from your previous action, previous rejection, but don't stop trying new things. Second ability, achievers see failure as a temporary event. You must have heard one thing, that form is a temporary but class is permanent. Take the example of Sachin Tendulkar. In his career, how many times there was a period when he was not able to score runs? Did he consider himself as a failure? Not at all. Because achievers see failure as a temporary event, isolated event, not as a lifelong epidemic. Similarly, if you are facing failure, take it as an isolated event, temporary event, because form is temporary, class is permanent. Third thing, keep your expectation very realistic. Let me give you one example. People who join the weight loss program by unrealistic expectation to lose their weight by 10 kg in the month or 20 kg in 3 months or 6 months, what happened? Most of the time they fail to achieve that target. So they lose their confidence, they lose their hope, and they believe that they cannot lose their weight at all. So always keep your expectation realistic and work step by step. Next ability, focus on your strength. There is a rule of 10,000 hours. If you want to become master in any particular field or any skill, you need to invest 10,000 hours in that. But what ordinary people try to do, they try to become master in everything. They try to become multitasker. And when you are not working on your strength, chances are more that you will face failure. So always work on your strength, always work in the area of passion. Next thing, achievers vary their approaches to the achievement and they bounce back very strongly. In The Psychology of Achievement, the author Brian Tracy has written the story of 4 millionaires who made their fortune by the age of 35. These people worked on different 17 opportunities before getting the one business which worked for them. And what ordinary people do, when they fail in one business or one job, they stop trying because they consider themselves as a failure. But what achiever do? They vary their approaches. Let's consider current situation. Corona vaccine. Do you think that scientists found in just one trial? Is it possible? Not at all. They must have taken thousands of trials. They must have varied their approaches to find this vaccine. And that's how they find one vaccine after thousands of trials. The similar principle applies to us also when we are working on some business opportunity or job. You may get failure, you may get rejection, but try an alternative way. Try to learn from previous failure, but don't stop trying new things. So, if I summarize my talk, there are a few abilities which you need to develop if you want to become successful, if you want to fail forward. Which are those abilities? Number one, achiever reject the rejection. Remember the example of Saichiro Honda. Second thing, achievers see failure as a temporary event because form is temporary, class is permanent. Third thing, achievers keep expectation realistic. Fourth thing, achievers always focus on the strength, not on the weaknesses, because there is a rule of 10,000 hours. Fifth thing, achievers vary their approaches toward the achievement and bounce back very strongly. So that's all from my side today. Thank you.